Hey everyone, no matter how careful you are, unexpected road incidents can happen at any time, which is exactly why a reliable dashcam is a must. The problem is that most dashcams either record poor quality footage or sit right in your line of sight, which is really annoying. In this episode, I'm going to show you how to install a dual dashcam setup on a Audi A6 C8, a 4K front camera integrated into the rear view mirror housing and a 1080p rear camera, all while keeping a clean OEM look with no messy cables anywhere inside such an elegant car. These cameras blend in so well that they're nearly impossible to spot. All the settings, live streaming and video downloads can be done directly from a single mobile app. I also have plenty of other installation tutorials for different dashcams or other car electronics on the channel, so if you enjoyed this video, reward my effort with a subscribe, a like and a comment, because the DIY workshop saves money. This is the dashcam from Mangoal. The owner of the Audi A6 is a friend of mine and he asked me to help him with the installation because he's not very technical, even though I told him it's basically child's play. This video is not sponsored by Mangoal, but I've worked with them on several occasions and thanks to that I was able to secure a universal 10% discount code for any product on their website. You'll find all the details in the description. All you need to do is send them a few photos of your mirror housing and the Mangoal team will tell you exactly which model is compatible with your car. This is Model A, which fits several Audi models. Let's take a quick look at what's inside the box. We've got some troubleshooting instructions here, but honestly I've installed a ton of Mangoal cameras and never had a single issue. Next we have a quick guide for installing the front camera, extremely useful so you don't break any clips. The cool part is that even if you do break one, the camera comes with its own OEM-style housing anyway. You won't even need this manual because I'm going to show you absolutely everything you need to know, including the rear camera installation, which can be a bit tricky on some cars, but not on this Audi. We also get a more detailed instruction manual in case you want to know every technical detail about the cameras. Inside the box we have a plastic trim removal tool for the installation, the cable used to power the camera from the rain sensor, a 128GB microSD card, more than enough to store footage from both cameras, the rear camera with its very long cable, and of course the front camera. On the right side it has a push to eject slot for the SD card. On the front you have the lens, which I'll keep protected with this sticker until after the installation. And at the bottom you'll find the capture button, the power button, the speaker and the status LEDs. Inside the unit you'll find the cable with the connector for the rear camera, the power cable, and the cable for the GPS module in case you want GPS coordinates on your footage. Now let's get to my favorite part, the installation on a gorgeous 2024 Audi A6. With patience and care, we unclip this trim near the headliner at the top because we'll reinstall it later. Here are the clips so you get an idea of how the housing needs to be removed. Now we remove this center trim. Press on the sides and pull it down from the upper area. This smaller housing can be pried off without any risk, just pry the sides outward and pull down. No need to worry here since the camera comes with its own housing. Next, try to route the rear camera cable through the right side so it doesn't interfere with any clips, and place the camera housing back into position. Now we'll remove the original connector that powers the rain sensor. It's the smallest one at the back, the one I'm pointing to with the pick tool. Take the Y cable used to power the camera from the rain sensor. Find the connector identical to the original and plug it into its place. Now the original male connector goes into the female connector on the Y cable. Connect the camera's power plug to the only remaining port on the Y cable and the camera is now powered. Connect the rear camera cable as well, then start tucking it above the headliner toward the right side before reinstalling other trims. Now we reinstall the center trim. Next we reinstall the large trim near the headliner, and the front camera installation is done. Let's move on to the rear camera installation. As usual, I routed the cable above the headliner up to the A-pillar trim, under it, along the headliner near the passenger door to the B-pillar trim, again under the headliner, under the C-pillar trim, all the way to the D-pillar trim, right into the area of this trim piece. Now I'll use a guide wire to pull the cable through the inside and up to the right tailgate strut. Tape the rear camera cable to the guide wire and pull it through here. The trim on the strut can be unclipped, so you can feed another guide wire underneath the tailgate trim and behind the rear window. Reattach the tailgate strut trim. Hide the excess cable under this tailgate trim. And then connect and stick the rear camera in place. Now let me show you the app you'll use to access your recordings and change the settings. The Skycam app is available in both the Play Store and App Store. Connect to the camera's Wi-Fi network and you'll have access to the live footage. From here we switch to the rear camera. You can of course view it full screen. This is the settings menu. And here we have all the recordings stored on the SD card. You can view them, download them to your phone, or even edit them. Another option is to download them directly to your PC from the microSD card. Let me now show you some real-time footage. That's pretty much it for my tutorial on installing the Mangoal Dual Dashcam setup. I've recommended these cameras to all my friends and relatives, and many of them have already bought and installed them. If you also want to get one of these cameras, don't forget to use my code for a 10% discount. And of course, don't forget to support the effort I put into creating this tutorial with a simple tap or click on the subscribe, like and comment buttons. It's completely free. Until next time, I wish you all the best. Bye bye.